Hello everyone, in this tutorial I will guide you through the process of creating a captivating hero section in WordPress using Elementor. First of all, go to your pages, view all of your pages and go to the page that you want to create a hero section. I want to create a hero section in education page. Open link in new tab and that's the hero section that we created in the previous tutorial. So now I'm gonna show you how to create this hero section. So that's the hero section, an image, email, a button here, a home page button. So yeah, we will create a hero section, this hero section in this tutorial. So let's do that. Click on edit with Elementor. Click on plus icon and select the structure. Again click on here plus icon and drag and drop the inner section. Then go to your section and edit your section, stretch section and give it a width, and from here content width is like boxed. Then next step, then go to the inner section and from here select its width, its height, minimum height, and minimum height would be like 464 and content width boxed and give it a width of, then give it a background color. Go to the style tab, then go to the gradient. Here I want color C4 and C4, and the second color would be, and here angle is like 175. Now go to the advanced tab and I want top bottom padding. Unlink and give it a top padding, also the bottom padding. Now I want here 3 column, so duplicate this column again and adjust their width, column width. I want here in the first column 29, again here also 29. In this column I want image, drag and drop the image, select image. Here in this column I want this image, and then image size, full alignment center. Go to the style tab, give it a width of 91 and height is like 491. Object fit, cover, center, and now I want to give it a border radius. So from here give it a radius of 460 at the right and left and 160 at the top and bottom. So like that. Now I want to display this image here. So for that, go to the advanced tab and select its position, absolute, and after that you can adjust its position. Here horizontal orientation is like 66 and vertical orientation, top horizontal orientation offset 66 and vertical offset is like 142. Now I want that when I when my mouse pointer is like here, then its direction is like would be opposite of that. So for that, go to the motion effects and turn on mouse effects and 3D tilt direction opposite and like that. Now turn on scrolling effect and I want vertical scroll. Direction is like up, like that. When I scroll up, scroll down, image is like that. Here you can change its speed. I want it like 3 and bottom viewport is like 14 and here 88. Like when I scroll down, our image also scroll up. Now I want an image here again. So for that, click on plus icon, drag and drop the image, choose your image, choose your image, go to the style tab, give it a width like 81 and height would be 446. Object fit cover, I think so default is okay. Now give it a border radius, but I want left right 170 and top bottom is like 130 and also at the top. Now go to this tab in advanced tab, select its position also absolute because I want this image at the top, like there would be like diagonal. So place your image here so that they would give a diagonal effect. From here give it a horizontal orientation, left, and its offset is like -16 and here -177. Also give it a Z index here. I will show you later why I give it a Z index value here. But now I want to add some heading here. Drag and drop the heading. Now give it a title. I want to show you this heading here. Alignment is like at the left. Go to the style tab. Font size, font color is okay, and give it a typography like enter heading. I give it a font family of enter. You can search enter and select. You can give any font family here. I wanted font size like 51 and weight 800 is like that, and is okay. Now go to the advanced tab and I want to give it a left margin here of 40 and here is like. Now here I want to add text editor. Drag and drop to this center column and you can paste your text here, but I want it like default. And go to the style tab. Alignment is like left. Color, text color, and typography. I want its font family is like Carla and text size is like 16 and I do not need its line height. Now go to the advanced tab. I also want to give it a left 40 margin so that there would be look line, unlink, and like that. Now I want to add a button, and for that add another section here. Click on plus icon and drag and drop the inner section into this column. Here also give it select, I want 3 column here, so duplicate, and now we have 3 column here. Now adjust their width, column width. I want the center column width like 55. Like that, and into this column click on plus icon and drag and drop the text editor into center column, and just paste your email here and make it a link. Select whole and click here and click on apply, and now it is a link. Now go to the style tab and alignment left. Text color is like that, and typography I want it's like font family Carla, and font size 16, but weight is like 700 and with no line height. Go to the advanced tab and give it a left margin 170, I think 60 here, and at the right 170, and at the top is like 9. Now I want that a button here, and for that select its width in line. Now click again on rubric icon and select button here and drag and drop this button into, you see when its width is not like in line, they are on the next line. So also first of all click on button and go to the advanced tab and select its width in line so that they would be in one line. But I want button here, so from here drag text editor before and click on button, go to the content and give it a text like get started. Link is hash, okay, and I want icon. Click turn on icon, and from here go to the icon library and search the icon, right arrow, click on insert, and I want the arrow before the text, after the text, and from here select the icon position is like after, and icon size is like that, and from here alignment is at the right, and button size is like medium. Now go to the style tab. Now go to the style tab and add 3 and select text color white, icon color also white, and give it a background color of, copy and paste the color code like that, and give it a border radius of 40, and go to the hover. When we hover on it, text color would be the same, icon color is fine, and background color C4. Now go to this column, center column, and go to the style tab, give it a color, white color, and I want it's like round corner, so give it a radius. Go to the border, from here select its border. I want to give it a border and select its border type solid and give it a width of 2, give it a color, and I want its round corner, so for that give it a border radius. And now you see when this image is showing at the front of this column, so I want that this image backward and this column in front of this image. So for that, the advanced tab and give it a higher index value than this image, like 5 or you can give it any value, but it would be higher than this image. Now I want this column here at the top, so for that select the, I think so I do not need this section, I just need this inner section. So first of all drag and drop into this section and delete. Now I just need only this section, so click here on the inner section. But before that, to this column I want to give it a shadow here. Go to the style tab, click here on the border, select box shadow color, and here give it a horizontal like 3, vertical like 6, blur 10 is fine, and spread is like also 10. Now I also want button shadow here. Click on button, go to the style tab, here on button shadow select color, give it a color code like that, and here I need it like 11 or 10 here, and also 9 here, and 10 is okay, and spread is like that, not -2 but 5, so that it would be like a bit visible. And on hover I also want another shadow here, so for that click on hover, and from here click here on button shadow and give it a color code like C4, 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 but decrease the transparency and give it a same horizontal of like 11, and vertical and paste, but here I need 9, 10 here is okay, and blur is also 5. Now I want to give it a, I want it here, so select this inner section and give it a top margin, top negative margin, unlink, and give it a negative margin of not that but like 120. Hide this one and see how it looks like. It looks like that, but white shadow I do not like that, so adjust it. Go to the style tab and in the border click here on the box shadow, color code is fine, 3, 6, 10 here, spread would be 3. and now it looks better. Go to this section and give it a padding, left padding, but I think so not left, I need at the right. Like that. Now I also need this inner section at the top, so for that click here on the plus icon, but I think so not at the plus icon, just duplicate this section, turn off these tabs, close these tabs and drag and like here at the top. So click here on the plus icon so that this section would be visible. Now I want it here, but first of all I do not need any text editor or the button here. I want an icon here and the heading here. So for that, and drop this icon at the center column to the icon library, and I want it like home. Select, insert, also make it a like width is like inline, and make it a link. So for that type here, type hash here, now it is a link. Go to the style tab and give it a color C4, C4, C4. Icon size is like 58. Go to the advanced tab, unlink and give it a left margin 40, and top is like 8. Now click here, type here heading, and you want this heading here, not in this column but drag and drop to the center column. It is making issue, so for that I just drop it here. Now also first of all give it a width of like inline, and go to the content and here give it a title. Now I want to give it a subtitle here. Go to the subtitle, turn on show subtitle, also show outline, and give it a subtitle, and I want the subtitle after this title. If it is before title then it will be shown before this title, but I want it after title. I do not need title description. Also I do not need to add shadow text. If it is turned on, it would be like that, but I do not need it. Now go to the style tab, and alignment is like at the right. Go to the title and give it a color and margin at the right of like 37. Then typography, select Carla, and then font size 18 is fine, and weight 600 or, but I think so 700, and I do not need to add any line height. Now go to the focus title, that is this one, team. Give it a font color, and typography is also the same, and adjust its font size. 18 is fine, but here I need it like 900. I do not need any line height. Now go to the separator. I have no subtitle. I think I have. Go to the subtitle. Font color is I will adjust it later, but typography is like same color, but font size instead of 80, 18, 20 with 700 bold, no line height. Now give it a top bottom margin, negative margin of 11 so at the top, and turn this on. Now go to the separator and give it a color. Now I need this column here, so for that go to the inner section, and instead of 120 I need 40, and here negative 4 4, and I need it like here, so instead of right 150 padding, give it a left padding of 150. Hide and see how it will looks like, but I need it here, so for that instead of 150 to 70 is looks good, will looks good. Now I want this heading at the here, so for that go to this column, and from here select vertical line middle and horizontal line center, like that. Now give this column a color. I do not need the white color and white shadow. Go to this column, into the style, give it a color code like that. To the advanced tab, give it a bottom margin of 40, give it a top and bottom padding of 10. Go to the advanced tab and unlink and give it a left margin of 50. These are overlapping here, I think so. Go to the content, the subtitle, show outline, adjust its width like that, hide and see how it will looks like. That's how it looks like. I need this image here, and for that the heading in the style tab, go to the subtitle and give it a padding instead of padding. Now it looks fine. Now I need a round shape here, and for that insert, drag and drop. The advanced tab, give it a width of 15. I need one more, and give it a spacer size. Spacer is like 19, and here go to the advanced and its width is like 5, and drag and drop and see how they will look like. So that looks like that, like that. Now I need one more here, so for that duplicate, give it another color. So for that go to the background and give it a color C4 C4 C4. I need it here, and for that go to the layout and here give it a offset of 1360, and vertical offset is like 482. It is here. I need one more image here. Click on plus icon, drag and drop the image into this column, select the image, style tab and give it a width, and opacity is like that, and also I want to make it a absolute position. I want it here, and see how it looks like. I need some space here, so for that go to this first section and go to the layout, and from here select its height, minimum height, and from here like 6 8 2 and just drag. Also it's all corner are round, but I do not like that. For that go to the style tab, instead of 170, copy, and top is also like 170. Now its shape is like fine, like that and like that. Now click on up and preview how it looks like. So it looks like that. This image, a link, button, another link, this heading, and this hero section. We have created this hero section in the previous tutorial, and today we created this hero section. And there you have it. You have successfully created a stunning hero section in WordPress with Elementor. Feel free to explore further customization options based on your design preference. And if you found this tutorial helpful, please like and subscribe for more WordPress and Elementor tutorials. Thanks for watching.